He wouldn't listen to me. And then he got paraplegia, means that failure of the hand and the leg. Completely. He couldn't even walk. He couldn't lift his leg. Now he's all right, cured. But then I told him that you take treatment for your rights. That's very important. It's very simple treatment and which can be done very easily. For example, you can have an ice bag on the liver. You can have ice bag here. Because this is the portion. This moves like this. So the portion, this one gets heated up. So you put ice here, you put ice. This icing business will really help you a lot. But also there are some other very simple, homely treatments which you can take. But I would request all of you to come to our center somewhere in Bharatiya, वहाँ है ना भारतीय उसमें है कि नहीं very sure. Huh? When do you have? So you all can come there. It's, if you live in this area, in every area we have got centers. So you all can come into that center humbly. There is, you see, in Sahaja Yoga there's nothing like any position or anything. We have to humble down. This false pride is of no use. We humble down. When we humble down, it's very easy to achieve it and to get this into yourself. After all, otherwise what is it? What is life for? There's no enjoyment. There's no experiencing of what you are doing. So much work you put in, I know that. I know how you people have to work hard. But to get over all the strain and stress, you must do meditation for 5 minutes, which they will tell you how to do. 5 minutes in the evening will help you. So, just like as you take bath in the morning, you bathe yourself with the showers of this Kundalini. She's your mother. She has been your mother from ages, and she has recorded everything about you within itself. This is the subtle side of you. And when you want to have your realization, she's very anxious to be awakened. She's extremely anxious, and it works wonders. I'm surprised that how people get realization in no time. But only trouble with them is, it's like a preview, or you can call it the ankura, which grows, but it doesn't become a tree. So, little bit you have to meditate, you have to be collective and work some. In collective, you forget everything, your position, everything. I have known IAS officers who have been dancing with the villagers, singing with the villagers. So much they enjoy. They said, we knew this, but we never wanted to express it, you see. So all this drops out. All these outward bondages drop out, and you become one with the collective. You know their problems, you know how to solve them, and it's very good. I think this is what is only one has to achieve, nothing else. If you achieve this, you have achieved the last and the best. With this, then you can help others. You can give realizations to others. You can save their lives. I mean, it's all your power that is going to work. In these days of horrible struggle and all kinds of things happening, violence, very much needed is this Sahaja. And you will be amazed. It is something, a grace, that people get it. In Turkey, we have about 2,000 people who are realized souls. Nobody lost their life, not a single thing, not their houses, even they just little bit, I would say, shook, but never fell. Orissa, it happens the same. It has happened in several places that people have been just saved with those who have been in the grace of the divine. We have to become that. We can't live without it. It's rather subtle. It is subtle, I know, but sometimes must understand we have to be subtle. Now, as it is, so much of illness, sickness, I find, mostly I find with all the people who are working very hard is the right-sided problem, some sort of a right side. And it can be absolutely cured, absolutely be under your control, and you can cure others also. This is such a blessing we have in this horrible Kali Yuga. The worst times, they say, the worst and worst, that is the time, is now. And you see the effects of that. But in that only, the lotus of Sajoga has come up. You don't have to pay for it. That's one thing you should know. Anybody asks money from you, he is not divine. Don't have to pay for it at all. When you grow and when you achieve, when you give realizations to others, then you will be surprised. You rise into a new realm of understanding, which is a doubtless awareness, which is called as Nirvikalpa Samadhi, according to Patanjali. Now, as we have learnt English, I don't think we read much of our Indian scriptures and things. But that also those who read will go on praying to one mound of statues, these, that. I mean, just they are fanatically religious people, wasting their life like that. The another side are the Buddhivadis, what you call, are the intellectuals, you see. They are the much worse ones, because they think they have read everything, they know everything. Now what to tell them? It's a very simple thing they don't want to accept. You can't tell them, take it straight. You have to have it in the other way. So, also, to understand it, we should know we have not known ourselves. We have to know ourselves. And for knowing ourselves, Kundalini awakening is the only way as far as I know. And I hope you all will think about it and come to our centers where realization can be given. There are many centers we have got. You don't have to pay any money, nothing. But you come and relax. Relaxation is only possible after self-realization, not before. You'll be surprised your aging will stop. I have no aging problem. My husband also has no aging problem. We don't think of it. It's over. Now, whenever one has to die, one will die. But till then, we are not bothered. Anything that you do will have a special light of the divine. I bless you from my heart that you develop these subtleties within yourself and you try to understand that so far you have not known yourself. You have to know yourself. You don't have to introspect and sit down criticizing yourself, feeling guilty. No, not at all. Whatever has happened has happened. Because you'll be amazed at yourself that all your destructive habits also will drop out by themselves. Overnight in London, there were 12 boys with the addiction of drugs. They stopped overnight. Overnight. I never told them. I never tell people, don't. I never say that. But that Kundalini rises and the light of your heart, light of the spirit, that guides you. That tells you what is destructive for you. And you have power not to accept anything that is destructive. I know there are difficulties, I know there are problems, but you will never see them. If you are sitting in a boat, you are not bothered as to how deep the sea is. It's like that. You rise above all these things and you watch and you help others. Apart from that, it helps you in your work, very much in your work. You understand your work very well because of torsion area thing. My husband says, how do you get this idea? I said, got it. All right, this is the idea I've got. Now, he's amazed sometimes how I manage things, how I'm doing. I have no secretariat, I have no secretary, I have not PA, nothing. And we are working in 86 countries. So it is just works out because it is this divine power which is so helpful, which is so kind. So again and again, I wish you best of luck. Please come to our centers. I hope they'll give you the addresses and all that. And you can come on Saturdays or Sundays, whenever you want to, and get your realization. May God bless you.
Srimati, they are requesting if you can give them self-realization.
You see, there is one thing that one feels very guilty for, I don't know, that's our temperament, I think. We feel guilty. Oh, I've done this, I've been doing this, how will I get realization? So, first of all, you don't have to feel guilty at all. Forgive yourself and then forgive others. Just these two things can you manage? Just to say, I forgive everyone. Now they say that very difficult, mother, to forgive. So the argument is like this, whether you forgive or don't forgive, what do you do? But when you don't forgive, then you torture yourself for the person who has harmed you. So I request you just to say, I forgive everything, mother, I forgive everyone. And forgive yourself. Not to feel guilty. Whatever has happened is finished, that's past. We are not talking of past, we are talking of present. You have to be in the present. Not in the past, of course not in the future, as most of us are there. That's the thing gives you right side. So we have to be in the center, we have to be in the balance, and we have to be in the present. When I cannot go on giving lecture. You see, I've given so many lectures after lectures after lectures. But you can also get my tapes. But first, get yourself completely blossoming with your own vibrations, with your own spun. So for doing this, as simple as I have to request you to take out your shoes, if you don't mind. In England, I said, take out your shoes, so the half of them walked out. Very difficult people. Also tomorrow, we are having a very big program on Shivaji Park. So I would request you all to come there, and I hope they'll make proper arrangements for your city. It will be nice. With all of them, you will feel even better. So, just think what you have to do is to put hands like this. Muhammad Sahib has said that when the Qiyamah will come, your hands will speak. What does that mean? Just like this. Little higher. Wow, right side is too much. I think you put your left hand on your livers because it's very much right side. Right hand towards me and left hand towards the liver. Now, put both the hands towards me, right hand towards me, and just put the left hand on top of your fontanelle bone area. Yeah, higher, little higher. टोपी काढून घ्या. Right hand towards me. Now the left hand towards me and the right hand on top of the head. Again, right hand towards me. And with the left hand. There's air conditioning, but don't doubt. If there is hot or cool breeze coming out of your head, here, from the talu, from the fontanelle bone area. Please move your hand, raise it and see if there's a cool or a hot. Hot will be there because of the liver, but doesn't matter, it will subside. So see for yourself, it is a cold or a hot air coming out of your head. Now, please put both the hands towards me. Now see for yourself if you have cool or hot breeze on your fingertips. Don't doubt, please don't doubt. If it is there, it is a little bit. You get realization very fast in India because my country is a yoga boom. It's a very great country. Don't misunderstand it by its superficial expressions. It's a very great country. Now, all those who have felt cool or hot breeze on their fingertips or on their palms or on their fontanelle bone area, through that, raise both your hands. Wow. Most of you have got. May God bless you. So very happy. Some didn't get, doesn't matter. So you should go, all of you should please, I request you again and again, attend our centers, for which you are not committed. Anybody tries to come to you saying, I'm Shri Mataji's disciple, do this for me. Please don't do it. I never do that. That's not my style. So please don't listen to anyone. Never. Anybody who comes like that, send me their name. Never, never, never. Because in Sahaja Yoga, we have all kinds of people. We have some very highly developed, we have mediocres also, and we have some very low, very, very few. But they are there. And they might try to take your advantage of your position. So anybody who tries to contact you, please tell them, I have nothing to do with them. All right? Thank you very much. May God thank you. Questions पूछें क्या? Govind Swarup, want to ask me questions? Huh?
If there are any questions you like to ask.
It is experience, anubhuti. Anubhuti is the way you should know. No question?
No.
Yes, please. That's what I said. Please be seated. When this Kundalini rises, she gets rid of all these things. Kama, Krodha, Mada, Matsara, Lobha, Moha. 6 things. She just gets rid of it. And you go into balance. You go into balance. All perversities go away. Just disappear. You can't get angry. Very difficult. This is what I am saying. Right-sided become the central path. This is the Jnana Marga. See? Knowledge Marga. And you just get the knowledge and you get into the center. You are no more right-sided. You become so peaceful, you don't know. Because you also become Sakshi. You become a witness. You see, only if somebody is getting angry, you just start watching. Like once I was giving a lecture in Switzerland, and one lady came to hit me with the Bible. The scene was very ridiculous, you see. And I started laughing, and she couldn't understand why I was laughing. She went back.
Once the Kundalini rises and it's awakened, you have to keep practicing it, or it stays awake?
It stays mostly, but can also come down. Supposing you have some disease, then it comes back to look after that organ. It does that, but you know how to raise it again and again. You know how to fix it. In the beginning, I should say mostly it stays with people, but depends on can't say I've seen it drops it out also, but you must give it the nourishment of love. See, if you love people, you start loving them, caring for them, then she rises even faster. And if she's falling, also you will know how to raise it. There's no problem on that. It doesn't take too much time. Within 1 month, you can be a master. क्या कर रहे हैं?
Because air conditioning,
All right. Now, you go home and close your doors, all the doors, and see for yourself if you get the cool breeze or not. If you get it, you have got it. If you don't get it, then you come again and see for yourself, I would say. But actually, it is always with the thing is a different kind of a feeling. It's not what you get from the air conditioning on the fingertips. See for yourself. It's not that way. But go home and see for yourself. It is there. Your eyes will be shining also.
When you open your hand, what are you supposed to say in your mind?
Nothing. You don't tell your mind anything, don't fight with anything. Just she works and shoots you off, all right? You don't have to say anything better. Nothing. These are words. And words don't help. Adi Shankaracharya has said, "Oh mother, take me out of this Shabda Jalam, the web of words." We read so much sometimes that Kabira has written, "Padi padi pandita murakha bhai," and I have met many of them. You read now people who are Sufis, like Kabir, all right, everybody, Tukaram, Jnaneshwara, all of them. Jnaneshwara was very great. But nobody understands him, that's the trouble. He wrote it for Buddhivadis also, this Amrutanubhava book. But it doesn't go into their heads. After realization, you'll enjoy him very much. You'll enjoy all of them. Eknath, everyone. This country is full of them. For example, Namadeva, who was just a tailor, and he was such a great poet, and he went to meet another one, Gora Kumbhar. And the Gora Kumbhar was a potter. So he was kneading the mud for the pots that he wanted to make. So when Namadeva went and stood before him, what's he say? Sagunacha bheti alo, nirgunacha bhetui alo sagunachi. I came to see your vibrations, nirguna, but you are completely that. Such words only a realized soul can say for another. Such words. Because otherwise we are jealous. We are this. Not the Sajogis now. They are so much together. You have now given such a big society of friends. You go to any country, they'll all run for you, jump for you, do what you like. It's such oneness, such friendship, such one family. UP, we have lots of IAS officers, IPS officers, even the chief secretary is very good. So, I mean, it's nothing to do with IAS or IPS, I think, but it has something to do because I'm worried about him. That's all. Very much worried. Could be. But the main thing, he should get the cool breeze in the hand, the spandana. Otherwise, though he is nice, kind, helpful, he's a good man, he'll get it very fast, and I can do it much better. You just watch it. I tell you what, now if you are coming by the road and you find accidents, this, that, you get worried, isn't it? But supposing you are standing on a hilltop, then you are seeing, but you are not bothered. At least in the beginning you do get jittery, but later on you get used to it. Or else you are on a boat. Supposing you are in the water, you are always worried. But you are on a boat, you can see those people who are getting drowned, but you are not worried. But supposing you know swimming, you can jump back and bring them. This is what Sahaja Yoga is.
The Nam Smaran, will it not help the rising of the Kundalini?
No, no, no. अजून संबंध झालेला नाही. संबंधच झाला नाही तर बोलता कोणाशी तुम्ही, कोणाचं नाव घेता ते माहीत असायला पाहिजे. इतकंच नव्हे पण प्रत्येक चक्रावर वेगळी देवता आहे. तेव्हा नामस्मरण कुणाचं करायचं, जिथे तुमची कुंडलिनी अडकली असेल तिथेच, ते नाही आहे. काहीतरी आता समजा जर आम्ही इथे आलोच नाही तर तुम्ही कोणाशी बोलणार काय?
He is saying की गुरु मंत्र से
काही द्यायचा नाही. मी तरी ठरवलंय गुरुमंत्र वगैरे काही देत नाही. कारण काय आहे, त्याच्यातच मन अडकतं. जर तुमची प्रगती प्रत्येक क्षणी होईल तर तुम्ही कोणता मंत्र देऊ तुम्हाला? काहीही गुरुमंत्र नाही. मला फक्त आई माना म्हणजे झालं, दुसरं काही. आई स्वरूपात पाहिलं म्हणजे पुष्कळ लवकर सगळं समजतं. कारण आई एक अशी देवाने दिलेली आपल्याला देणगी आहे की ज्यामुळे आपल्याला जगातलं सगळं मिळतं.